So, cultural things in India, there was no bathrooms there for us. We did some old school kind of things. We call it squatting into a ditch or hole where you bring your own water or you bring your own toilet paper. Showers were a multiple event where you just don't have all the water to yourself. You're sharing it with the rest of your team. And if you're the last person to use it, guess what? The water's going to be a little dirty. I was fortunate to be on a team where we had our own private room where all of the females stayed. And we had our own private bathroom, which nobody else, out of all 300 of us in a monastery, we were the only people with our own private room. And believe me, we knew we were getting something nice. Our team was very blessed. And it possibly had to do with some medical conditions of people on our team, which we should thank them for. So those are some interesting tidbits about India. You will find temples across roadways and hillsides, little small temples designed where they give gifts of food and I think perhaps meat, but I think they're mostly food gifts to appease their gods and for positive things for their harvest, because it is an agricultural society. That's another thing that you will notice when you are in India is the tools of agriculture are what I studied in pictures in 8th grade as a child. Kind of like the scythe and the horse, and I specifically did a drama with a friend of mine in 8th grade, and we were mimicking and making fun of the tools that were used back then. And those are the tools that were used in India. They were there, live and ready, and that's how people were tilling their fields. Beautiful fields. I had seen The Lion King. The Lion King had come out before I went to India. And when I went there, I was surprised because I felt that a lot of the coloring of the rocks and the grass and the aspect of the countryside greatly reminded me of a lot of what I saw actually in the film about Africa. A lot of similarities with the large outcroppings of rocks that are kind of look like they're dyed kind of orange and yellow and powdered color, dusty, with the green and the rolling hills. It's very beautiful. The countryside in India is just absolutely beautiful. If anyone ever goes, the roads are not pleasant. The food is good, actually. The veggie food. You need to pray for all of it before you go. But India is a very beautiful country. And I saw the worst of the worst. I wasn't in Calcutta, but I saw the worst of the worst. And I can still say that it is a beautiful place to live.